Lian, so do you have any idea about the tense, the topic tense?
Mm,
Yes.
mm,
Do you have any idea what is tense in English grammar? Hurry up, hurry up.
yes.
What is tense?
Um, uh, the tense is the example. Response is primarily the present simple tense.
Hmm?
This tense
Yes.
is used to describe habitual action,
Hmm?
general truth,
Yes. It
and
tell
things that
great, great, right. Very
widely.
nice sharing. It tells us about the time. Very good. But it is used in three different forms. Like it can have the following three functions. What are those? If we use tense as a name, means noun. So tense means time or any of the forms of verb expressing present, past, future, as you mentioned, right? Like if we say, I speak, so it is present. I spoke, so it is past. I will speak, so it is future, right? Like the tense, the sentence that show the time period when. The answer for when, past means that is past, present, right now, future, upcoming. So that time which is to be cleared for us is the activity, or you can say it is the work of a tense to make it clear for us. Next, we have a verb. Within verb, if tense is used, the same name as a verb, it means to stretch. What does it mean? To make firm and tight, right? Tense, or to disturb, or to make nervous, right? These are other meanings. Bodybuilding can tense your muscle. You can tense it with your rope, with the rope, right? So to stretch like to make it tighten, right? Tighten like this, right? So bodybuilding, strength your muscles means tense your muscles means it's strength. It will be like stretch and tight, right? So it is as a verb, as an action word. Okay. Yes. Next, if we use the same tense as an adjective, then what does it mean? Let's see as an adjective. As an adjective, it means tense to disturb or being nervous. She looks so tense today. What does it mean? She's in tension, she's in problem, right? Now, our main concern is what does it mean in grammar? In grammar, tense is derived from three different words. Number one, tempus. Number two, tense. Number three, tenses. One is Latin word, one is French, one is Greek. Tempus, tense, tenses. All of them means time. The meaning of all of these are the meaning of all of these is time and era. Are you understanding?
Yes.
Yes, good. Now, definition. Definition means like what is the meaning of tense? Tense is a grammatical word that shows the relationship between time, condition, and other forms of verb, right? Like this is the time, when it happened, what was the condition, and what the form of verb, like will for future, was for past, and has for the present time, right? Okay. Are another definition. A verb which shows the following is called tense. It shows whether the action situation happens in the present, past, or future. It shows, now these are 4, 5 definitions. It shows whether the action is finished or unfinished, right? Present, past, future. It shows whether the action is a single or repeated action. If repeated, we say, I am doing this means continue, 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 right? I am working means right now in continue, continue, continue. So ing form of verb. So it is also the quality or the ability of a tense. The last sentence you can see on the same slide, a form of verb which indicates present, past, and future is called tense, right? So it is all about tense. that in simple words, it represents time period of present, or past, or future. Okay, let's move to the next slide. Kinds of tense. Yeah. Now we are having different kinds, and those different are three, as we talked about, and you also mentioned earlier. Those within those three kinds, you can see it shows some number one, present simple, or sorry, this present tense. It shows the action or state expressed by the verb takes place in the present. For instance, we study mathematics, or we study French. We are at what's your school name?
Renoir.
Sorry,
Renoir.
school one. Okay, let's suppose we say we are at school one, right? So this means we are at this position, and this is present time period. Now it also represents the past. It shows that the action or state expressed by the verb took place in the past. We studied English. We were at Calc. This is the place name, institute name, right? So this tense can also be used for present, for past, and along with that also it can be used for future. It shows the action or state expressed by the verb will take place in upcoming time, and that is called future. We will study English, we will be at Cal, right? Categories. Now, let's divide it into three as we study. But each one is having 4 steps. How many? 4. Like present simple, present continuous, present perfect continuous. Past simple, past continuous, past perfect, perfect continuous. You have to remember it 100%. Future simple, future continuous, future perfect, and future perfect continuous, right? So these are the subcategories that you can say further kinds of tense. Now, firstly, we will go through present and its kinds. So first of all, present tense and its categories. Number one is simple present tense, or that is also known and called present indefinite tense. We can also say it present simple tense or present indefinite tense. Now, what does it mean and how to go through it? What is the structure of present simple tense, and how we can make sentences, and what are the usage of present simple? We will understand now. For positive sentence, if we make through present simple, so this is the structure. First of all, subject plus verb. Along with that, in some cases, we use S and ES. And the cases those are where we use SES is if the verb comes with he or she or it or any singular name, then we use SRES with verb. Do you understand? Like he goes. Is right or wrong? Which one is right? He goes or he go?
He goes.
Good, good. And this I goes and I go. Which one is right?
I go.
Great, right? So this is the difference. With some pronouns, we use the verb SRESRIES, and then complement. Complement means the complement definition. Complement definition is to use words in a sentence that add extra information. The extra information words that we write in a sentence is called complement, right? And then action. Okay. Somewhere in present simple, we also write a sentence it can be like this: subject plus is are plus complement and a state, right? These are different structure. This was for positive. Now for negative, where we use not, how it will be the structure for it so far. And here, let me show. Subject plus does or do, and not plus verb and complement. Are subject in is and are plus not and complement. Now for positive and negative interrogative, how it will be? Let's talk about that. For positive interrogative, does do will come at the start. Then we will have a subject. After subject, we will be having a verb. After verb, we will be having a complement. And if the sentence is starting, if the sentence is having is MR, so is MR will come at the beginning, like is MR, and then subject of a sentence, doer of a sentence, right? Plus complement means rest of the sentence, right? Now, but in negative interrogative, if that is also interrogative and that is also negative, how we will make a sentence? What should be the structure? It's here. Does it, don't, plus subject plus plus complement. This will be the structure to be followed for negative interrogative. And now there is a little small minor difference in American and British with the tense. And what is that? We are going to consult that right now. For American, we use isn't, aren't, plus subject plus complement, right? Are, does, do plus subject plus not plus verb plus not. But in British, we use is an are plus subject plus not. So what does it mean? Not before subject is also right. In American, where you can see like this, and the contraction form. And not after subject. If we start a sentence from is are plus subject plus not, so right. So not can come before subject and after subject in negative interrogative situation. And this is the difference between American. Like I will say, isn't Lenso, isn't Lenso, isn't Lenso present, isn't Lenso present, right? So it is right. And if I say is Lenso, let's suppose, not present, well, not it here, also right, and not it here, also right. Present. Is Lenso not present? Isn't Lenso present? Right? So both are right. Do you understand?
Yes.
Good. Good. It is very easy and interesting. Now, there are some usages of present simple tense. And listen it attentively. It is used to show an action that happens regularly and that shows habits that a particular person has. If we talk about habit, like I do this, you do this, he works, he speaks, he writes, he walks, he takes exercise, he takes tea, he drinks water. Now all the actions and habits of daily life, since morning till evening, since evening till morning, timetable activities are called habits. Our daily habits. We discuss habits in present indefinite tense or present simple. You understand?
Yes.
Good. Number two, it is used to show universal truth. If something is very true and science says it is true, so uh, we use present simple. Like we say, sun rises in the east, right? Now sun rises in the east is a true fact, right? So that's why we use this sentence in a present simple tense. So any sentence, any information that is true 100% according to science or according to nature, we use that sentence or information in present simple tense. Understand?
Yes.
Good. Number three, it shows a scheduled activity. Scheduled activity, right now what you do. I want to do study. I want to do work. I I uh, I plan to study. Right? I read. I go. These are scheduled activities. Adverbs of definite. Now, number four, adverb of definite and indefinite frequency can be used to show the repetition. Sometimes we show the repetition, like sometimes, usually, often I go. Like how much? Sometimes I go there. Often I go there. Rarely I work, rarely I work, right? Usually I study in the morning. Now usually, sometimes, often, these are also used in present simple tense. Whenever you use sometimes, we should use, and often we should use it always in present indefinite tense. You understand?
Yes.
Good. It can be used in if clause to talk about real condition in the present. When we will understand clauses, if clauses has like the four kinds of conditionals. Now, in that there is number one is a real condition, and that we also use present simple tense if that is 100% true. For example, if it rains, the land wets. If you work in the, if you work, let me, yeah, rise the, if you rise the temperature, the water boils, right? Now, if you lit the fire for 90-degree, the water boils. Now, those true information, which is real, we also used, and those start from if you do, if those are real situation, we also use present simple, very easy. Next, with stative verbs. Stative means no action, only state, solid form. It gives continuous meaning. Have, been, hello, had, think, understand, etc. We also use present simple tense. For example, I like it. I hate drama. I love new information. I think we should go. Now for think, like, have. Or I have one brother. I have a brother, right? I want to be doctor, right? Now, all these are called stative verbs which show state, and these with these we use present simple sentence, right? The simple structure sentence. Next, in headlines, it use past meaning. Sometimes we can mention it and we can use it in the past meaning as well. But these are the crucial usages you can see of present simple tense, which a person should realize, which a person should understand. And now we are having example for the which we have discussed so far. Like for instance, Allah salawatu is one. True. Natural fact, if we say God is one, so it is true, right? Allah is one. Now, this is universal natural fact, like suppose this is natural truth, so God is one. So we use it in the present simple. The earth revolves around the sun. It is true, so that's why present simple. The sun rises in the east, present simple. We study at KELP, activity. She is young. She has a book, stative verb. She doesn't have a book, stative verb. Does she have a book? Interrogative and present simple time period. I understand what you are saying. Now, I understand is present simple. What you are saying is not the present simple, rather it is a present continuous. Okay. So did you understand present simple tense or not?
I understand.
Good, good. I will take a test and you will make 10 sentences of present simple for positive, interrogative, and negative, right?
Yes.
Okay. Next, we have positive, negative, interrogative for present continuous tense. That is also called progressive tense. So you can do this progressive tense is something. Oh, which tense is this? I do not understand. But this is used for present continuous. Present continuous or present progressive tense as well as the same thing. Okay. Now, within the positive sentence, the structure for present continuous tense is subject, then plus is plus are am plus verb ing plus complement. Complement means again the word that is used for the rest of the information, right? Within the negative sentence, we use subject in are plus not. The only difference is not and verb ing and then complement. And in interrogative, we bring these helping words at the beginning, at the start, and then subject plus verb ing and complement. Now, what are the usage of present continuous? Very, very easy. See, it is used to show an action that is happening at the same time of speaking or around the time of speaking. If something is happening right now, we talk about that in the present continuous. Like I am writing, I'm speaking, I'm delivering the lecture. Lianso is listening. She is understanding. Now, all the activities that happens in a continuous form right now in the present situation is happening, means in the continuous happening. So that for that moment we use present continuous. Continuous means happening with consistency in progression, a kind of like word, continuous word. With always, it shows the anger of the speaker. All right, with always it shows. Now about there will be an example for it. but always he is writing on the board. Always he is going to, sorry, always he is listening me, right? Now with always it shows the anger of the speaker. It shows a short lasting activity. Short lasting activity in the sense like you might be doing something right now and later on you may complete it. So it shows only for the activity that you are doing right now, but you will complete it very soon. Next, it shows a temporary change in the condition of someone or something. What does it mean? Means subject plus some word plus being plus adjective. This is a temporary change in the condition of something, like temporary change, like something is changed and happening right now and will change again. So that moment, what it is happening right now, we talk about that simple word, the thing that is happening in continuous form right now. Okay, with future time expression, it shows an activity which will take place in the future. How I will be going, right? Like this. Sometimes with future time, let's suppose I'm writing this for tomorrow. I'm working for my future, right? I'm working hard for my future. So somewhere for future time expressions, where we use the future time, we means future activity, right? With while, the word while, two actions can be shown in progress at the same time without interruption. Okay, so this was little bit short, small, minor usages. And now when you will go through the examples, it will be quite clear. The students are listening and writing notes, right? The students are listening and writing notes. Now, I'm studying in Peshawar University, are listening and writing. Studying and my father is writing. She is writing. You are always forgetting your HV homework, right? You're always forgetting your homework. So it shows the anger, which we talked about earlier, that always in present continuous shows sometimes the speaker anger. You're always speaking fly. You're always unserious. You're always not doing work. You're always talking too much, right? So this can be used with the anger of a speaker, right? Okay. While we are studying, they are playing a cricket. They're playing, sorry, they're not playing cards, they're playing cricket. I'm teaching English. Am I teaching English? In question. And aren't I teaching English? Aren't I? Oh, this is one situation where students most of the time make a mistake. Am I teaching English? If we change it into the negative and interrogative, it's an exceptional case, and it is also called take question or your extra information take question. And this must be not like am not I. We should say am not I. Like, this is incorrect. We should say aren't I. And before I, we should use aren't I. Aren't I teaching English? Aren't I teaching English? Yeah. Next, am not I teaching English is incorrect. Or amn't is also incorrect. Am I not teaching English? That is also fine. Am I not English? That is another one, the British accent style, right? We are after subject we can use nouns where we studied in the present simple. So this is right. Only incorrect is these two. Am not, am not. For negative interrogative both with I and am, we should say am aren't I, not am not I. This is the take question rule that are and an exceptional case where we use like this. Next, third in present simple present tense, we have present perfect. And in the present perfect tense, it means past in relation to present. Like present perfect tense means when something happened in the past, but recently past, not very, very past, recently past something happened. For that situation, for that time period, we use present perfect tense. For example, it means past in relation to present. Now, positive, negative, interrogative. How to make? Subject plus has, have, plus third form of verb, and the rest of the sentence. Negative, subject plus has, plus not only, and verb third form after not, must, right? Plus rest of the sentence. Interrogative, has, have at the beginning, plus subject, plus third form of verb, plus rest of the sentence. Right? So this is the structure for present perfect tense, and it is used for recent past, the past that happened in recent time period. Do you understand little?
Yes.
Good. After that, we will study one more, and then it will be enough for present, like the for today, and also for present we can say for the time period, right? For today, right? Now the usages of present perfect is it is used to show an action or situation which happened or never happened during a period of time that continues from past to present, like recent activity, past but recent, or it shows an action which started and finished at an unparticular time in the past. Like unparticular means not very fast, not very past, rather recent past. Time is neither clear nor important. It is used to talk about those events which started and finished, but their periods are not finished yet. Like, what does it mean? If you talk about today routine activity, if you have done something today, you should use present perfect. But if you have done something last day, you should use past indefinite, like past time, past, that is past. But today time period and the whole day is not past. So the time that is not past and something is past, the activity is past, for that moment we use present perfect tense. Next, it shows an action or state which started in the far past, come to the present with an interruption, and may go to the future since our far is used. It will be also clear this point if you, I request you and I suggest you to read it again and make yourself clear on this, right? It is very easy. It means like an action or state which is started in far past sometimes, but it comes and interrupt with the present time. You may start activity in the past, but it is still incompleted, and for that we use also present tense. It shows clear number of repetition. An adverb of indefinite time can also be used to talk about indefinite past, right? So for all this, again, it will be clear right now with some example. She has. For singular subject, we use has. For plural pronouns or subject, we use have. Right? Has, have. Right? Okay. She has, not she have. Have is wrong. He has finished her college. I have eaten Chinese food. I have never eaten Chinese. They have been to the mall twice this month. Okay. The word been at here is representing a verb, and it shows the time period, like how many times they have been to the mall, like twice. Because of twice here at here we use been. Yeah, she has watched third form and his with she, and third form left up you, right? So in present perfect we use third form of verb along with his or have. He hasn't finished the third form and finished the. They have one. The talent has lived, right? So it is all about present perfect tense. And again, we are supposed to go through the lecture that we have discussed so far. So last tense of present is present perfect continuous tense. Let's see the subject, then we will come on the usage. The structure. Now for positive sentence, it is subject has, have, like a past perfect, present perfect, and then one extra word been, not being. Being is in there in passive voices. In tenses, all perfect tenses we use been, not being. Okay, right? Sometimes we get confused. Okay, been plus verb ing plus complement. For negative, subject has have plus not plus been plus verb ing plus complement. And for interrogative, has have plus subject is been plus verb ing plus complement. Now, what are the usages? It is used to show an action or situation which started at sometimes in the past, continues up to the present, started something in the past, but still it is in the continuous form. So without interruption and may go to the future. Started, present, and in the future. In three times. Started, present, and in the future. For that time, we use present perfect continuous. Present perfect continuous. See, up to the present without interruption, regular. Since for are used in this case, right? For showing such a situation. And we use it for this present perfect continuous. It shows unclear number of repetition, like not clear, unclear number, like how many times a person is repeating the work or studying or working for so long or doing any work for so long. For that time, we use unclear repetition of number, we use present perfect continuous. It shows an action which was not or which was in progress in the very near past. It effect result is present in the present, right? So let's see also the example of it. Yeah, then we will be done with the present tense, the kinds of present tense. Okay, now present perfect continuous tense. First example here you can see Ali's eyes are red and puffy, and he has been crying, right? He has been crying. Now, at here you can see has been. This has been is the structure which we discussed earlier that we are supposed to use has with it. And here, this like how to show puffy means the eyes because of crying are red and like a big eyes, right? Because of some bad situation. She is breathless. She has been once, has been like running from very fast, and in the present she is running, and still she is running, right? So means in the future, present, past, everywhere, you can see the activity is in the process. Her hair is still wet. She has been swimming. Someone is calling me for 20 minutes. He has been standing here since 10 a.m. Right? So these are some of the examples of present perfect continuous tense, and quite easy, very easy. We'll go through some since for examples in the next very lecture. But for today, we are done with the present simple, present continuous, present perfect, and present perfect continuous. And I recommend you and suggest you that this part which we have done so far today, I ask you to go for making 10 examples of each. 10 examples of this, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. Some interrogative, some positive, some negative. Did you get? Yes, Lianzo.
Yes.
Okay. So,
Yes.
and I shared the same lecture with you. So revise it. If you don't understand somewhere, you can ask freely. Any question in the present tense?
No.
Okay. Very good. I hope you understood very well. If you got any confusion or query, you can ask. Thank you. Goodbye. See you.
Goodbye.